Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Let's start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. During the holiday season, it's not too late to make a difference for those families who are serving our nation. Review Journal Jen Ah tells us more about Nellis and Creech Adopt a Family program. Jen?
Well, Renee, every year these families are identified by their first sergeants and supervisors at Creech Air Force Base and Nellis Air Force Base as needing some extra help during the holidays.
We keep going because it gives back to those people who are fighting overseas or doing the mission overseas and not able to be here with their families.
While most of the donations needed are toys to put a bunch of sparkling smiles on children's faces, others need help with supplies such as diapers and baby formula. Sergeant Casey Groff says it's been even tougher since the pandemic.
A lot of our members have had spouses that have lost their jobs or so on, just like everybody in the country. So for an airman with with 3 kids and the spouse that doesn't work, it's a struggle. So we want to make sure our members are taken care of.
They've curated a list of about 400 families, including 420 children in need. If you'd like to sponsor a military family, you can contact Sergeant Casey Groff directly at the email on your screen there. For those who choose to donate, an Adopt a Family program member will assign families based on specific requests. Renee?
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Glittering Lights at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, it's one of the most important jobs on Thanksgiving, carving that turkey. And we have some tips from a pro on how to do it right.
Today, we're going to be carving a turkey. To start with, we're going to go ahead and remove the leg and thigh quarters, or the dark meat. You're going to want to let the knife do the work for you and go right down between the muscles, and that leg is going to start to naturally peel away. Once you've removed this leg, you have all of your dark meat. We're going to move on to our white meat, or to the breasts. And again, you're going to let your knife find the bone and just trace right along the bone of the turkey, okay? Once you get down towards the bottom, the breast will start to separate itself from the actual bird, which is exactly what you want, and the breast should come apart in one nice even piece like this. We're going to go ahead and slice that. Whenever you're carving meat, you're going to want to make sure that you are slicing against the grain from one end to the next. Nicely sliced all the way through. And here we are with the whole carved turkey, and Thanksgiving dinner is served.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Maybe you don't want to spend your whole day roasting a bird, so if you'd rather have someone else do the cooking, you've got plenty of options. Many restaurants are offering the traditional turkey with all the fixings, but some are being a little more creative, from the turkey and waffle special at Zephyr's Cafe at the Sahara to the deep-fried smoked turkey leg at PT's Wings and Sports. For a full list of restaurants, visit lvrj.com.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $100 when you sign up. For Raiders rookie safety Trayvon Merrick, playing on Thanksgiving against the Cowboys means a return home to Texas. Merrick says he'll have a large contingent of friends and family at AT&T Stadium this afternoon.
Oh, I'm super excited. I have some family and friends come back up and watch this team play and watch me play. So a bunch of tickets, I have a bunch of family, like I said, and friends coming up, and so they're all excited to come watch this game. It'll be a big game. My mom and kind of my family, we're big Cowboys fans, but it's at the end of the day, it's business, and I'm glad to be a Raider, so I wouldn't want to be any other place.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Bettors have a buffet of prop bets to choose from for the Raiders-Cowboys game this afternoon. Props at the Westgate Superbook include, will the largest lead by either team be 14.5 or more points? And will the longest touchdown be more than 41.5 yards? At Boyd Gaming, player props include, will Derek Carr throw for more than 263.5 yards? And will Josh Jacobs run for more than 44.5 yards? The Cowboys are consensus 7.5 point home favorites, with the total at 51.5.
Now it's time to take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. Happy Turkey Day to you and yours. You can expect a high of 63 degrees as you and your loved ones give thanks. Light winds coming from the northeast, evening lows after all of that food will be around the upper 40s. For the rest of the week, temperatures will begin to climb just a bit. Friday temperatures will be around 67 degrees. We could see upper 70s for the start of your weekend and into your work week. Now to your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Tony Hsieh's estate remains in flux a year after his death. The late tech mogul died at 46 years old on November 27, 2020. His estate included a massive real estate portfolio, including properties in downtown Las Vegas. But since Hsieh did not leave a will, it has been a mess to untangle.
Tony did not leave a will. He has a probate case that's still ongoing. There have been more than $140 million in creditors' claims filed against his estate. There are at least 3 lawsuits that I know of that have been filed in connection with business dealings that people had with Tony before he died. And, you know, I just don't see any signs that this is going to be resolved anytime soon.
In your health news, sponsored by Forum Dental, love your smile again. Now that the East Las Vegas Public Health Center is open, officials want the community to know what services they will prioritize to increase healthcare opportunities for needy families in underserved communities. Immunizations, aid prevention and treatment services, and mental health are just a few things you can expect.
We obviously are going to do family planning services, which does include screening for people's desire to have a family. And they don't want to have a family, what their options are for birth control and those kinds of things. In addition to that, we also have primary care, which is kind of like the hub of what care is in general. It's sort of where the providers put together a holistic care plan on how to care for patients overall, and then send them where they need to if we don't have those services available. We also have infectious disease, where we have providers that care for patients who are living with HIV, as well as hepatitis and any other infectious disease. And then we have our Ryan White services. Ryan White is specified set of services for patients that are living with HIV.
Appointments are required. Health insurance is not. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have a Roku device, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From all of us here at the Las Vegas Review Journal, happy Thanksgiving.
Review Journal Studios, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.